Everybody, welcome back. Episode 19. A little more story time here than anything. I had a board bought from Scotty's shop. Showed to Scotty's again. Probably, I don't know what year this was. It was the one I was working for Black & Decker, so that had to be probably 2000, 2001 I bought this board. So 24, 25 years ago I bought this board. It was an Atlantis. The series is called the Window Wide. I think it's a 163 wide board back in the day. Fantastic board. Got it. Had to order from Scotty. Scotty got it for me. Atlantis, never really heard of them, but they make a great product. I think they're gone now, which is a shame. The rise and fall of so many snowboard companies. So I got this board. It was crazy. It had a really stiff, wide, a little more side cut than I liked. I think it was more a side cut in the tail. Like the front has to be so wide, the middle is narrower, and the back can't be wider than the front. It's got to be the same, but same as Scary, so a little bit less. But this one I think is almost close to the same. Great board. I'll get rid of this one here. This is my prior. I just took the bindings off it. And you probably see it here. This is it. So I sold it to a guy when I bought this prior, I think. I had it sitting around.
Hey!
This is it. It's fresh wax on it. Of course, that's my wax job. I'll take credit for that. It's just beautiful. But this base, I don't know what it is. It's like 5,000 or 7,000 base. There's the top of it here. Blue sidewall, which is cool. This is, 24, 25-year-old board. It is so fast. Like, I remember skiing with the Black & Decker guys. They were skiing, and I was like, race you down. And they were like, you'll never catch me with a snowboard. I'm like, whatever. So away they go, and then I would just slowly catch up and pass them, and they couldn't believe it. I every time we raced to the bottom, I caught them every time. So I know this board is very fast. I know it's a 162 wide. It's a very interesting board. It actually scared me quite a few times. You'd be in a car, you'd be on like the heel edge coming around, and then when you go on the toe edge, it would do a little chime and then go onto the toe edge like that in between that critical transition point. And the thing would just do a little wobble on the way through. And it did it not all the time, but it did it often enough that you would just be like, oh my God, it's that moment of I'm going to high side or get thrown, or I'm going to die and go into the forest or something. It just had that moment. So I think I was probably going a little too fast for the shape of the board. But anyway, so I sold this to a guy for like $100 a long time ago. And then I ran into him again. I said, hey man, you still have that board? He said, yeah. Have you ridden it? He goes, no, not once. I go, do you want to get rid of it? He goes, yeah. And then I go, how much? He goes, $20 and a coffee. And I'm like, here's $20. I still owe him a coffee. Mike? But anyway, I got it back. So I bought this board twice. So I ripped the bindings off my prior. Well, these are just some ride bindings, and I'll just put these on. So that's the kind of the story of this guy here. Again, Phillips number 3. But I can put bindings on because everybody likes to see that. Yeah, so I'm just looking in the holes here. 4x4, let's go in them. You know what? Let's measure. I should be more prepared. So which to which? It's got kind of cracks all over it, but I don't care. It's a neat one. 20. My stance again, kids. Everybody know what it is. Whoa, these are really close. So from that set of holes to that hole is 22. Wow, eh? So that's going to have to be 22, 23. It's going to have to be those holes. Okay, so it's the farthest holes possible. Meaning 23. But luckily with this binding though, this is cool. I wish they did this with all the bindings now. This is an older ride model, but these, if you can see, they slide in the hole, so you can really fine tune. Like I can get 23 inches exactly. I'll just mount it in there, and I'll just slide the binding until I get what I want. So this was a good idea. But the discs now are smaller on the newer ones, and all the numbers on here. This is nice and clear. So I go like that. It's gonna be 9 degrees, which is right there. Look at that, it's dropping 9 degrees. Oopsie, I got to turn it 90 degrees though. Still, right there. Look, I like these. Haven't mounted these in a while. So I'm just going to put it right in the very end one, which is right there. Hi, Tiffany, if you're there. Tiffany in Nova Scotia. I know you're getting excited for the season. Tim, if you're watching, I know you like the stories, so I just gave you a little story. I should give the story of like when you went snowboarding that one day. Yeah, Tim was like, I can surf, I can do this. I'm like, I don't think so. I'm going to show you what to do. No, I'm fine. He kind of gets side slipping on his heels and side slipping on his toes, and he gets to the top of the hill. This is no helmet. I don't know what equipment I had him on, just stuff. And no helmet, no nothing. Big long hair Tim. And he's like, I got this. I just want to go. I'm like, oh, I hate doing this, but okay. He starts going, hop, 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 hop. Pivots. Heel turn, whap. I see his hair go over, smack in the ground. That was it. Typical. Took his board off, goes in. Next day, gives me a phone call. He's like, man, I would have rather you hit me with a 2x4 for a half an hour than how I feel right now. Take a lesson. Take a lesson, folks. Instructors tell you all the tricks. You don't believe us? Good luck. I wish you well. So, again, take my tape measure, go to the center to the center. 23 will be right, well, that's pretty close there. 20, a little bit more, so that one that way. That's the glory of these bindings. I just give them a little push. They're at the right angles and just push. That's 23 bang on. So now I'm going to do is tighten that down, and then she's good to go, because I waxed and scraped this earlier. If you want to see a wax and a scrape, go to previous issue. This is just a story and whatnot. What am I at here? 7 minutes. Apparently that's what people like, for 7 minutes. They can watch a 7-minute video. So I'm going to crank these down. I'm just putting them down right now, but I'm going to crank them down in a bit. I don't know how many foot-pounds, but my stuff never comes loose. Not an insert is wrecked in this. 24-year-old board. It's got some ski lift damage on it from kids and stuff. I did this one. I bought it the day I bought it. I tell people this, like a brand new board. I had a Toyota truck at the time. Put it in the back of my truck, and the little lever to make your seat go back had the rubber piece missing. Big piece of metal on it. Scratch right down it before you even hit the hill. And this is a high gloss board. There we go. High gloss board. So like it's shiny. Big scratch. So here's a 25-year-old board with probably 10-year-old bindings. Probably more than 10-year-old bindings. But yeah. I'm going to let somebody ride that. I'll give it a couple runs. I'm going to let somebody else ride that, one of the instructors, and they can realize how a fast, turny board really is like. We'll let them put their bindings on it. But that's what it's about now. It's just sharing and getting some of this old stuff. This one's no good. It's broken. It has a rubber tip and tail. This thing's out of the 80s probably. It's no good to ride. It is a unique board though, but yeah, we'll talk about that another time. Other than that, talk later. Bye-bye.